I'm Ram Kandasamy. I'm 29 years old. I'm a senior software engineer at AppLovin, and I make $160,000 a year. Let's say you're playing a game on your phone, and then you're interrupted by an ad. So that ad is what AppLovin does. We serve ads. I work on the platform team. The primary responsibility of the platform team is to build the infrastructure that allows us to serve these ads at scale. Specifically, what I do, I have two main responsibilities. The first is to work on the big data cluster. So, this big data cluster basically stores all of our data. And my main responsibility there is to build tools that'll help other teams within the company access the data and run numbers on the data in a very fast and efficient manner. My second responsibility is to also make use of this cluster to do some production use cases on user and fraud analysis. When you're starting out as a software engineer, almost everything you do, it's kind of do this, do that. It's very much like, here's a task, here's how you should code it, go ahead and do it. But as you spend more years in industry, you're kind of expected almost to think of different ways to optimize your own product. In effect, you're supposed to kind of own a product or own an area of the company, and your goal is to not only, I mean, your primary goal should be to implement what management deems is the goals for the organization, but a secondary responsibility for yourself should be to figure out what are the weaknesses of the product, how can I use my engineering knowledge to make those weaknesses better. So I would say my favorite day at the office was probably the day that I finished my first project. Because coming into AppLovin, it's a little bit intimidating because they were, they continue to be a very successful company. And when you first start at a company, you're eager to prove yourself and to prove that you belong. So the first project I did, they kind of wanted it done very quickly. So I had to learn all about their programming stack and how they structure their code and everything, in addition to actually solving the problem that I was faced with. So to be able to kind of figure all of that stuff out within a week, which was the deadline that they had established, it was definitely a relief, and I felt great after doing that.